Fun fact, Jake Knapp's dad and my dad used to be fraternity brothers in college. And here at the time of filming, Jake Knapp is going into Sunday at the Mexico Open with a 4-stroke lead, has one of the best swings on the PGA Tour, one of the most efficient. So let's look to see how he hits it so far and so straight. Now, when you get a guy that swings as fast as Jake does, but it doesn't look like he's swinging fast, those are the swings that you want to emulate because you know he is being efficient in his timing and his positions are really, really good too. So the first thing you'll notice here is a strong grip. Faster swingers generally tend to have a stronger grip because of the speed at which the club is moving through the zone. The strong grip helps make sure that face closes in time at impact. Now, if we get up to shaft parallel, you'll notice one, he has about as much width as anybody does in a golf swing. And two, he's swinging slightly over plane. And what this does is it allows him at the top, you will see it allows him to really sink into the ground, to use the ground for additional speed while he drops his hands into the slot to get back under plane. If he tucked this club back behind him too quickly and swung back under plane on his backswing, at the top it would turn into more rotational, where you'll see it is actually more of a vertical move, which again really helps produce efficient efficient swing speed. The whole goal is to swing fast, but not try hard doing so. That allows you to be accurate and fast, which Jake is some of the best at that in the world. I liken Jake's swing a lot to Adam Scott's in terms of wanting to do exactly what Jake does in my own golf swing. So as we progress to the top, you can see he starts sinking into the ground, and what he's doing here, and you'll get it into front foot strike right here, he's well into his front foot. And you can see how much his head dropped. That shows that he's loading energy from the ground into both of his legs, his right and his left leg. You can see shaft is about parallel into front foot strike. We see that from some of the longest hitters in the world, whether it be long drivers or people like Jake on the tour hitting it as far as anybody does. Another thing I like here is you can see his hands are starting to drop into the slot, and the club face and his left wrist, his lead wrist, those angles are matching. His club face might be a little bit more closed than his wrist. And again, this is a subject to his stronger grip. Guys swinging fast, if you don't have that strong grip with that face closed, you can leave a lot of drives wide right or it result in the snap hook. But with his positioning here, all he has to do is ensure a stable club face all the way through impact, and he's going to hit it straight. The other thing you can notice here is into front foot strike, his left shoulder has not opened up at all. Again, he sat his entire upper body, including his left shoulder, down instead of rotating as he started his swing and loading into the ground. This is increasing that torque. You can see his hips are almost directly in line with the target, and his shoulders are turned almost 90 degrees. You see that from pitchers, baseball hitters, and golfers, the most powerful golfers. This separation between hips and shoulders generates a lot of club head speed and relatively with ease of effort because he's using his core and not his arms. So like I said, as he loads into the ground, all he has to do simply is drop his hands in the slot here, and you can see that club head is going to come slightly under plane, swinging in to out. Look at his right elbow tucked in towards his body, making sure, again, he's swinging in to out. Very, very stable, a very simple move. And this is, again, why it looks like he's not swinging hard, but he's competing at 190 ball speed. I think I heard in an interview he's topped out 199.8. I guarantee you Jake's a guy that if he put just a couple months into speed training with no care about direction, he could get up to 210, 215 ball speed pretty darn easy. But that's not what he does. He's trying to hit it far and straight. And so he is cruising at 190 with incredible accuracy. The other thing to note here is the club face perfectly parallel up and down or perpendicular up and down. I always use that as a checkpoint for myself. Is my club face square at shaft parallel on the downswing? you can see his is about as perfect as it gets. Impact, it does not get much better than this. You can see a little bit of daylight here between his left and right arms. Again, that shows he's swinging in to out. He's not coming over top of the ball. A lot of folks, a lot of amateurs, you'll see no daylight there, and that's a quick telltale sign that you're swinging over top of the golf ball, and you really need to focus on an in to out swing path. From here, just a very balanced finish. And let's watch this swing one time in full speed. I mean, just crazy smooth. Again, that ball is at least 185 miles an hour, and it looks like he's swinging, with 160 mile an hour ball speed. Again, efficiently using the ground, proper sequencing in your swing, and some effective speed training can get guys to this point where it looks like they're on cruise control, but they're competing 185 to 190 ball speed. So good luck to Jake today. I hope he can close it out, win the Mexico Open. I think it's only his 9th PGA Tour start, and he's in the lead here going into Sunday. I'm sure there's going to be some nerves in that final group on Sunday, but hopefully he can finish strong and get his first victory.